Hola and welcome to another episode of MVPete playing FM21 with Villarreal Season 2 January transfer window, and it's really not been that exciting. I've had no players sold apart from Vicente Iborra, but he was going anyway. Yeah, it's actually been pretty anticlimactic. I'll show you in the transfers. Literally nothing that we haven't covered. So, this is a bit awkward. We didn't really have much in the way of money anyway to be making transfers, so I'm not exactly surprised. But I did think a bid, at least a bid, would come in for one of our players, and it's just been nothing. Honestly, I've had really menial, like £3 or £4 million offers for like Esputan, and I'm like, no, it's been pretty poor, to be honest. So all this scouting has been pretty much for naught. Isco's still refusing to talk to anybody, so I'm guessing he's hoping to stay at Real Madrid, but they don't seem keen on it. So yeah. Speaking of Real Madrid, that's who we've got today. Hit over to the schedule. We last saw this game. I'm not going to say it. After that, we had a lovely 2-0 win away at home to Cadiz. Very, very nice win there. Trigueros and Jeremy getting the goals. A pretty impressive 3-1 victory over Real Sociedad, considering Osabayal and... Is it Ayask? Who's the young lad? That one. Yeah, he's been winning the Spanish Young League Player of the Year for God knows how long. And it was his last game for the club. They sold him for 72 million to Juventus. And I was looking at him. I don't think I could have afforded it. It's 72 million. But he's 22 years old, international, already got 30 caps for Sweden, which is pretty bonkers, actually. Glass is a 3.5-star striker. I think he had 4.5-star potential, but he's got great stats. He's a solid striker, so, But we kept him quiet that day. He didn't start, so I don't know whether the transfer was on his mind or not. But, yep, nice little win there. Monero, Duarte, and Ceballos getting a late one as well. And then we had a 3-0 win against Ferrol in the Cup. Pretty, just easy third round tie for us. And then we do that thing that we do and mess it up. We had a comfortable 1-0 advantage up until the 67th minute, and then everything went to rubbish, and I don't know why. Again. So yeah, that happened. Pretty mad about that. Casinos Espanyol are not. I mean, I think they were 15th. So if you take 3 points off them, yeah, they were there. So not a team we should be losing against anyway, at the very least. But I think that's 9 points now that we. I mean, just off the top of my head, that's 9 points that we should have had, and that would put us on level with Barcelona in second place. As it happens, everyone's been pretty inconsistent as well, which has massively helped. We're currently 5th, 40 points level with Sevilla. They've got a 1 goal difference better than us. La Liga does do head-to-head, so that'll change up. They're just above us on numerically at the moment, just because of we haven't played them twice, so we don't know yet. And Atletico are only 5 points away. So they're very much still in this little group with us. And Valencia are 5 points behind. And here's hoping they drop more. But I don't see Valencia catching us this season. So whereas Valencia were the competition last year, I think Sevilla are emerging as that team, unfortunately. So that's why today is a very important day. We've got to face them again. Here comes Kylian Mbappe. So the team to face this ridiculous Real Madrid side is going to be Sergio Senho in net, a back four of Mario Gaspar, Duarte, Milenkovic and Pellegrini, a midfield three of Coquelin, Ceballos and Parejo, and a front three of De La Cruz, Barrenechea and Paco Alcalça. We've got Chukwueze still on international duty with Nigeria, who is due back... When, sorry? In a month? No, Jesus, no. 2 weeks. Sorry. He has been away since the 1st of January, so he would have been away for over a month. I forgot that with some of these African players that they have this international, they have this, African Cup where they just go for like a month. So yeah, he's not back for a while. At least he's over his injury now. And Gerald Moreno is injured. Well, he's got a virus, and I sent him home because we don't want that virus getting around. So he's going to be out for another 9 days. So that's why Paco starts, and that's why there's no Chukwueze. Sergio Senho I'm going to put in net just because I know he's not at full sharpness, and I know Gerald Moreno did a good job deputising him, but I still think Sergio Senho is a better goalkeeper. So we'll go with that. Let's get into the game. So, we've not gone defensively. We're just going to play our natural game. We are at home. And we'll see where that gets us. Salah, Mbappe, Hazard all start. Lovely. Isco on the bench. So you could be playing for us, Isco. Just come on down. We have got nothing to lose. Because no one expects us to do anything here. Especially after the 5-0 decimation the first time these two teams met. We have a free kick. They have a counter. That's what's happening. Salah over to Hazard. Hazard runs past our defence. Odegaard, Salah, Mbappe. So, 3.5 minutes in, and Sergio Senna has already had to make a massive save. Good job, boys. It's weird saying Mbappe in like a negative way after I signed him in my Man United save last year. I was like, yes, Mbappe is so good. He can do everything. And I'm like, oh no, Mbappe, please no. Go away. Well, they've put Salah up front today. I mean, they're going to have to put one of the three. Although Hazard did amazingly well as a Masala last time from central midfield. Absolutely undid us. Just far too good on the ball. Couldn't get near him. So that's 25 minutes without a shot for us, which is concerning. So I'm just going to tentatively go to positive and hope that doesn't leave a million holes in our defence. Why is nobody man marking Kylian Mbappe? That should be already happening. I've put my assistant to do all of this, and he does none of it. Like, I know this is just FM21, but in previous versions, he just did, right, all the man marking stuff, all the opposition instructions. I don't want to have to bother with it, and in this one I do, and it's very bothersome. I held my breath for a second there. It was offside, wasn't it? Paco was in, but offside. At least we got a shot off in the first half. I mean, I'd take a point. A point's not bad. Point's fine. Point is fine. Oh, I was going to change back to balanced, but I didn't get a chance. And now there's a highlight. We do have the ball, Parejo in midfield. I'm hoping it stays in our possession until it ends up in their net. Oh, nope, there's Mbappe. And Mbappe's running in. And Mbappe doesn't score. Good save from Sergio Senna. So let's drop back to balanced. No need to rock the boat. Barrenechea is not doing great. Already picked up a yellow card and down to a 6.2. Is not his natural position out on the right hand side, but we do have Jeremy that we're going between, and that is his natural position. So I was kind of waiting to see who would tire first, De La Cruz or Barrenechea, because then I could swap one of them out, put Pino in on the right, and then leave the other on the left. Oh, I was so close to pressing that pause button then. Real Madrid do have the ball. Courtois up to Sergio Ramos. I need to check on his contract details, actually, because I saw he was his contract's running up. Salah with a curling effort there. But I think it might be the year that Sergio Ramos leaves Real Madrid, because he is getting on a bit. I don't think he'd come to Villarreal. I don't think we could afford to pay him what he wants. So I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So Barrenechea is definitely the one to come off. So we'll bring on Jeremy. Who else? Danny Pereira has not been involved very much, so we'll bring him off. Have Danny Ceballos as the advanced playmaker. Have Scott McSauce as a box-to-box. Actually, we should have Gagliardini doing that, shouldn't we? He's better at it. Although I just have an affinity for my McSauce. And I've got no other striker option, so Paco's going to have to stay on. Yeah, I guess that's what we do. Not a lot else to do there. I don't see the benefit of bringing Komar on for Duarte, so no need to make our defence even worse. Oh, Ceballos is tiring massively. Didn't see that happening. So McSauce will come on for Ceballos. And then we do this, I guess. I honestly don't know. Who's got better passing? Scott's a 13. Gagliardini's a 14. And Coquelin's a 14 as well. So we're better off having Gagliardini as a playmaker there, even if it takes a whole star off him. Just because he's got better passing. But he's a strong midfield three though. They're all very physical. So I probably should have planned to have all of them on at some point and boss the game. Ooh, just as Real Madrid switched to a 4-4-2, we have a highlight. Oh, that's a red card for Casemiro. Now that changes things. So if we go, let's do it. Very attacking for the last few minutes. Why not? He's being drawn away. No. We'll just leave things as they are. Who knows, we might actually be able to get something out of this game. 4-3-2 for Real Madrid. 0-0. Okay. I mean, we definitely got much more action when they were down to 10 men. And we were never really that competitive up to that point. But we avoided defeat, got a point against Real Madrid. They haven't dropped many this season, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, I will take that. Thank you very much. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth. That's for sure. We'll come back after the transfer window is over then. We'll come back for Sevilla. Here we are at the 6th of February now, and honestly, it was probably the quietest transfer window I've ever had in any save of Football Manager ever. One massive thing that happened was we sold a player. We sold Juan Cruz Comar. And I know what you're saying. He was one of the first defenders. Well, he was the first defender I brought in. But he was cheap. We only paid 1.8 million for him. We got 9.5 cash up front, no add-ons, just straight money in the bank. He only had 1 year left on his contract, and his buyout clause was only, I think it was like 10.8 million or something like that. So we got pretty much what we wanted for him. That, and I think having 4 defenders now is okay. However, when Bailly comes in the summer, we're back up to 4 defenders. And if Komar was still around, he'd be bottom of that pile. So the fact that we got an offer in for a good amount of money, I think it was an easy decision to make. That way, the 3 centre-backs that we've got get to play more games as well. This does mean that we probably won't be playing 3 at the back anytime soon. But then again, we haven't at all this season really anyway. And when we have, it's not exactly been great. So we can just pretend that, we don't really play three at the back unless we have to. Looking at what happened in between, we decimated Malaga 6-1 and then had another one of those inexplicable days and got absolutely ruined by Levante. 3-0 was very generous considering their XG was 1.15 and we just didn't get into the game at all. I tried changing it, no avail. We were rubbish. Danny Parejo in particular, his form's been questionable recently, which is why against Sevilla today he needs to put in a performance. Speaking of which, we have got the semi-final draw of Atletico Madrid over the two legs, and I do believe that the final, if we get there, should be rather easy. Either Real Betis or Eibar. I expect to see Betis there, and they have beaten us this season. So if we get past Atletico Madrid, then we should have a quote unquote easier game. But it is a cup final, and you never know what happens. I'm just going to go through the transfers because there was a few big ones, but nothing crazy. The biggest one was Alexander Ask going to Juventus there for 72 million. This is obviously the whole season, so some of these have already happened. We didn't get Isco. He's also going to Juventus on a free contract at the end of the season, and it is what it is. I'm mad, but he considered us too small for him, and I get where he's coming from. We're not quite there yet, and the fact we're not in the Champions League yet was probably a big turn off. So that was that. Other than that, nothing really happened. It was just a few sales. Atletico Madrid sold Hermoso there to Chelsea. They brought in, where is he? These two guys, Rodriguez and Corella. They brought in Castagna as well from Leicester, and Visajic that I was looking at. He's going to be a good player for them. Very good player. Looking for that attacking midfielder role that I want. He's very pacey. Good dribbling. Good player. So, unfortunately, we couldn't afford him. Because that's who we are. We're little Villarreal, and that's all we can muster. So, with a slightly depleted team... Ooh... Real Madrid lost to... Oh, that's latest, so it's not final score yet, but they are losing in the Madrid derby there. I think that'll be first defeat of this... No, they've been beaten by Valencia, so it wouldn't be the first defeat of the season. This is the team that's going to go out there today. Sergio Senjo in net, back four of Gaspar, Duarte, Milenkovic, Pellegrini, a midfield three of Coquelin, Gagliardini and Parejo, and a front three of De La Cruz, Barrenechea and Gerard Moreno. Chukwueze has come back from international duty, but he's not fit enough to play. A slight injury to Dani Ceballos, but he'll be back in a couple of days. And Paco Alcácer decided to get the flu, so we sent him home lest he plague the rest of our squad. A decent bench, but we're at home. Sevilla are above us in the table, as I'll show you. So this is a must-win game, as they all are, but this is a big one. Like I said, I can consider Sevilla our rivals for this fourth position spot. So if we get 3 points on them today, it'd mean a lot. I've not noticed them make too many transfers. I still see Riyad Mahrez there, but I think this is a team we can beat. We'll give everyone a great opportunity. Pellegrini got a red card, our first red card of the season actually, in the last game. It was a cup game, so it shouldn't matter. Well, that's why he can play today. So it doesn't matter for this game, but I honestly can't believe how few red cards we've had over the course of this save. I think that and maybe one, the only other one I even remember was Kwame Costa. De La Cruz with an early chance here, passes it to Gerard Moreno. Ends up back to De La Cruz, but an easy save in the end there for the Sevilla goalkeeper. Kicks it out trying to start a counter-attack, but it's fallen here to Barrenechea. Barrenechea should have scored there. That was a great opportunity. I definitely don't agree with it being an XG of 0.07. No way, unless he was offside. I must have missed that. But that's the kind of opportunity he needs to be putting away. Barrenechea is another one who's been slacking on the old statistics, especially with the emergence of De La Cruz. He's not exactly been playing a lot on his favoured left-hand side, so that might have something to do with it. But, you know, he's been playing a lot on the right and just not been the same kind of player. Not the one that we need anyway. Our wingers are both at a 7, which is nice to see. A very positive start for us here. Let's hope we can keep it up and crown it with a goal. Sevilla have the ball in the middle of the pitch. Rakitic up to Munier. Martinez. Mahrez. We need to get the ball back here. Ocampos is in. And that's 1-0 to Sevilla. All our good work undone in the first 10 minutes. But plenty of time to get back into this game. We definitely don't need to watch that again. A highlight straight from the kickoff. I wouldn't mind an instant reply. Gagliardini with quite an ambitious ball over to De La Cruz there. Sevilla better not get us again. Martinez, Rakitic, out wide, Acuna. Fell for Ocampos there, but Sergio Asenjo was alive to it. Should be marking Ocampos from the start. I might need to look at my assistant manager, you know, because he's got some weird ideas that I'm not sure I'm with. Are we attacking? We are attacking. Maybe positive would have been enough. This is a strong side. Coquelin retrieves the ball in midfield, plays up to Parejo. Ends up back at the Sevilla goalkeeper, who launches it out to Gaspar. Asenjo kicks it upfield. A lot of ping-ponging around here. A big ball out to De La Cruz from Moreno there. Navas dispossesses him easily. Ends up back at Pellegrini. Ocampos is past Duarte. And Sergio Asenjo has to make another save. We're going to go positive, and I'm going to look at the amount of space we're affording them behind us. Playing a higher line. I'm going to drop it back to standard because he seems to be getting in behind all too easy, and we don't like that. A wasted corner there for Sevilla, straight out for a throw-in, and hopefully our changes will make a difference. A highlight straight from that throw-in. Martinez puts the ball in, Duarte's there, Gerrard picks it up, and we're on the break. Can Gerard Moreno find the pass? He's got two runners. Through to De La Cruz, who makes an absolute mess of it. His touch was awful there. Nah, this is not going well at all. Very disappointed in De La Cruz. Should be doing so much better there. I mean, I also expected the pass earlier from Gerard Moreno, but at least he was onside, but just made an absolute hash of it. Gerrard has it again, charging at the defence, finds De La Cruz again, and he does much better this time, and it's 1-1. Sticks it in the bottom corner. Goalkeeper really had no chance when he was through on goal there. And great play by Gerard Moreno to hold up the ball, let De La Cruz run in and find the pass. There's a little 360 on the ball to find him. But a good goal nonetheless. And we're back in this game. And hopefully we'll stay like that. We need to be competitive. And we want to be getting all 3 points here so we can catch Sevilla up. Playing out from the back again. A very popular system, as we know. Munier out to Navas. Coquelin with the excellent tackle there. De La Cruz picks it up. That will be played forward by Parejo. Up to Gerrard. Oh, I was expecting a red card or something just because he tackled multiple times there. You don't see that very often. Barrenechea cut inside there, and well, a good save from the goalkeeper, I'd say. But yet again, another chance goes begging for Barrenechea needs to be putting them away like he was last year. I've got Yeremy Pino on the bench. He's my only attacking option, unfortunately, due to current illnesses and such. So I don't want to commit him too early because he can play anywhere in the front three. So if any of them aren't having a good game or need replacing, he's the man. Good save from Asenjo there. It's been a very open game. I'm happy to see Rakitic getting tired, hoping he'll be subbed off because he's always dangerous, making things happen in that midfield. We have got a highlight just before half time. We've just given it back to Sevilla though, so I'm hoping it's still for us. Retain possession, Gagliardini, Coquelin, Barrenechea, plays through De La Cruz. Oh! De La Cruz goes for the audacious chip and it just comes off the crossbar. Oh, I thought that was it. I was about to go wild. Well, 1-1 is, it's definitely fair. 10 shots each, 5 shots on target each. Our XG is slightly better, so I'll blame Barrenechea for the fact we're not 2-1 up. So we'll pump our fists, hopefully get them going. Mooney has been subbed off. Rakitic is still on the pitch, which is interesting. Our front three are all having a good game for a change. Apparently they're playing with more caution. They have changed their system to match ours. Oh no. Gagliardini. Why would you do it? I told you Rakitic was dangerous and he gets a penalty. Gagliardini. Poor challenge. Sergio Asenjo. How's your penalty saving? Yeah. This is unfortunate. Rakitic will take the penalty as well. Can he save it? Nope. 2-1 to Sevilla. And his 100th league goal of his career. Congratulations. Why did it have to come against us? Now we need to play with a sense of urgency. So I'm going to shout at everyone because they're rubbish. Demand more from them. And keep on playing. I'm not sure what we've got on the bench that can make this any better. Parejo having another poor game. I'm going to have to change it up at least a little bit. I'll play him as a deep line playmaker. See if that changes his ability. I'm going to bring on Scott McSauce for Gagliardini because Gagliardini is having a poor game. Or do I just bring Trigueros on? Because he's always comes good in these kind of situations. I'm going to give Parejo benefit of a doubt for at least a little bit longer. But other than that, there's not really much to be done here. Begging for a highlight now. I'm going to go very attacking, you know. Because I reckon they'll hold this up now. And they're getting tired. So if we can use our stamina to our advantage. Barrenechea is getting tired. So we'll make our last 2 substitutions. Yeremy can come on for Barrenechea. And I'm going to bring on Trigueros for Parejo. Because he's simply not been good enough. Have him as the advanced playmaker, attacking mentality. And let's go for it. We've got nothing to lose now. 10 minutes left. We need a goal. A draw wouldn't be disastrous, but a loss is. Gaspar with a throw to Pino. Plays it across to De La Cruz. Heads it over. This just doesn't seem to be our day. It's been a very even game. Sickening to lose it, really. This will put us down to 6th. Ugh. I think the wheels are falling off, boys. This is not good. And I don't know what to do. Not the result we wanted. We are down to 5th. Looks like there was a late goal in the Valencia game. Or I guess not. They must be playing now. Well, if Valencia win, yeah, we go down to 6th. As they'll be a point ahead of us. And Sevilla being 6 points away from us. So it's a tough hill to climb. And it doesn't get any easier now because we've got Atletico Madrid in the Spanish Cup semi-final. I mean, we should probably win something soon. That's a tough one to take. Oh well. On another day, it could have been ours. So yeah, I think we'll come back for both legs of the Atletico Madrid game. Yeah. See if we can get to another Spanish Cup final and hopefully not lose it this time. I've been MVPete. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again. Hasta luego. Bye for now.